Welcome to the future. I'm Joshua Hanlon, and behind me is the brand new Museum of the Future in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. This museum just opened in February of 2022 and is adorned by quotes in Arabic calligraphy from the Sheikh Mohammed here in Dubai. After you enter the incredible looking building, you journey into 2071, and your journey begins leaving the Earth to go to space to the orbital space station Hope, where you are confronted by a number of different challenges from the future. And this is really where the idea for the whole museum begins. You're up on the orbital space station with all of the other passengers that you travel there with, and you're faced with these different challenges and given different positions on the space station, such as pilot or biologist, and you have to try to figure out solutions to some of these challenges in the future. You're given a wristband throughout your whole journey in the museum, and you can scan that at different spots to interact with some of the displays and work on some of these challenges that will face the Earth in the future. Once you leave the orbital space station and come back down to Earth, there are many other incredible exhibits at the museum. One of the most fascinating was an exhibit displaying how they're saving the genetic code of plants and animals for future generations. You're able to walk around all of these different canisters full of specimens of animals and plant life, and you're able to even scan some of them using a special tool that they hand out in the display. You're able to learn more about them and to see what the work being done to preserve these for future generations. There's also some great exhibits on the Amazon rainforest and wildfires and some of the challenges facing natural habitats all around the world. There are exhibits around the future of transportations and drones and communication and all sorts of other things that humans will face for many decades to come. Now, one of the downsides of this museum, as I mentioned earlier, you get a wristband. One of the challenges, though, is that there are so many people in this museum. It did just open, so it's very busy. It's difficult to always find a spot to use the wristband, and some of the most interesting exhibits were the interactive ones that allow you to use the wristband. But due to the amount of people in there, it wasn't always easy to stand there and spend time actually working with it before you had to move on and a new group came in. So it'd be great if they could figure out a way to kind of work the traffic flow a little bit better so that you could enjoy some of those cooler exhibits. But besides that, it really is a fascinating museum. It's much like NASA's Kennedy Space Center meets something like Disney's Galaxy Edge in Orlando. So there's kind of almost a theme park feel to part of it, but also very scientific and very focused on challenges of the future. So if you're in Dubai, this is definitely one of those kind of new must-hit attractions among all of the other incredible things that Dubai has to offer here. It was about $40 US to enter the museum, and I definitely recommend getting your tickets ahead of time online because it's a very in-demand museum, and so things can sell out in advance. So definitely check that out online. We'll have a link in the description below where you can find a link to the website. Spill it.
So it's mainly your...
Cheers.